Hey folks, it's Jim. Just do another update on the GE GeoSpring. This is our ghost power. I'm going to give GE kudos on ghost power for such a big unit. This is running the control circuits and the thermal gauges. We're drawing less than half a watt to do that. Isn't that great for standby power for such a large device? The neat thing is we installed this on March 9th, right? If those of you have been following the series. That's 111 days ago. We have drawn 95 kilowatts. That means I'm using 855 watts a day to make my hot water. Isn't that awesome? Now, some people have said, how do you get it so efficient, or why is it so efficient? Because remember, folks, I installed this directly behind my main shower where about 90% of my hot water consumption takes place. We're only two people here. So two people using that shower where 90% of the hot water consumption takes place. There it is directly behind that shower, so there is not much of a run at all to the point of use. The kitchen is only about a 15-foot run from there to the kitchen sink where the dishes is done. The next main dishes are done. The next main point of use, which is very little. 10% of my total usage is doing the dishes. I do not run a dishwasher. I think they are incredibly inefficient unless you're 4 people or a family and you don't have a lot of time. Then yes, the convenience is awesome. Don't think I'm judging anybody for the way they live. Everybody has to make their own choices. These are just my choices. As 2 people, 2 adults, it's quite easy to keep the dishes to keep them nicely rinsed off, to make sure the silverware is soaking, and to keep hand dishwashing very simple. It's not difficult at all. When you have children, well, your life obviously may be a little different. But for me, I also enjoy doing dishes, and I will do a video on how I do the dishes and even limit the water consumption there by about 60 to 70% over what some people do. And you may find that interesting, you may find it boring, don't watch or whatever, but I do dishes a way that kind of shocks a lot of people, and then they're like, wow, man, that just makes total sense. You're hardly running the hot water. And that's the way it should be. Shouldn't be sitting there with hot water running idle for no reason. It's just a waste of BTUs, constant, and then a waste of electricity. So there's a lot of reasons why I keep mine so efficient, simple changes in my life. I also don't wash my hair every day. I have long hair. Washing it every day makes it brittle and dry. There's a guy, Mike Greenberg, on Mike and Mike in the Morning. 3 years ago, I think he switched. I'm not sure when, but he was another reason why I stopped washing my hair every day. Now I wash it every 3 days. My showers are between 5 and 10 minutes. So are my roommates. So we're both taking 5 to 10 minute showers. Military style showers, but still for me, they're convenient. I don't spend a lot of time in the shower. I also don't think hot water is good for your skin. When I'm done with my hot portion of my shower, which is about probably 6 to 7 minutes, I switch it to cold and cool my skin back down. I learned that in Asia, to not leave your skin in a hot, open pore situation, to close those pores back down before getting out of the shower. Now, a lot of people may not want to do that, but that's, 1 or 2 minutes of my shower, my 10-minute shower, is actually cold water as well. I find it refreshing and invigorating to do that, and healthier for my skin, my pores, and so forth. So read all this stuff, look it all up for yourself. But healthy living is actually more energy efficient than wasteful living, and it's just healthier. Okay, so but read all this stuff for yourself, make your own decisions for your life. Again, point of use is the main key why mine is so efficient. I will do the video on how I do the dishes and probably reduce my hot water consumption while doing dishes by hand by about 50% over what I see most people do. And I've been doing that for years. I didn't have the GE GeoSpring when I started that. I just thought it was common sense. Why waste all that water when I don't have to? But anyway, 95 kilowatts for 111 days, 855 watts a day. Remember, I've installed my system extremely efficiently. I will be building, hopefully this summer, I will install one of these up to camp in an off-grid setup so that you can see that too. And I'm going to see how small of a system I can build to make hot water with using the GE GeoSpring. So anyway, I hope your lives are good. And I hope that you're making good quality, energy efficient decisions and health decisions in your lives, and doing the best that you can do with what you have to work with. Anyway, hope all is well. Another GE GeoSpring update. 95 kilowatts in 111 days. 855 watts per day to make my hot water. It is fantastic. And again, kudos to GE again for ghost power at half a watt. So, take care.